All right, let's talk about Chase Young.
Okay.
The 49ers are rumored to not be closing the door on bringing Chase Young back. Now, I know both you and I, especially you told me before he even stepped foot in the building that Chase Young is not a guy that I'm going to be excited about after a few weeks. And you were right about that. You talked about his effort and how it was an issue in Washington, and you thought it would continue to be an issue. I tried to make the case and said, hey, listen, he's playing for a contract. This team's trying to go for a Super Bowl. He'll give the effort. Well, guess what? There was times where the effort was not there. So I know how you feel about Chase Young.
Right.
That being said, he's a much cheaper option than a guy that I talked about in a Daniil Hunter or something like that. Are you completely opposed to bringing back Chase Young on any sort of deal, 1 year, 2 year, whatever deal that they're willing to make? Are you out completely on him?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I know the business of the game. He's good enough to stay. Now, if we want to be purist, absolutely not. Right? If we're football purist and we're talking about what you want in the locker room, what standard you have to keep in order to even stay on this team, it was embarrassing. Let's just kind of get that out now before we get to the good shit. But it was embarrassing. Like watching a guy that it wasn't the fact that he doesn't show effort. Lack of effort shows that you're not grateful. You know what I'm saying? You can be tired and get to the sideline. You know what I'm saying? You can be gassed and need a blow. All right. But if you make the choice to stay on the field and have no effort, it's a little bit ungrateful and like selfish. You know what I mean? Like somebody else could be using these reps, bro, if you don't want to do it all the way. And I feel like some of that taps into you kind of thinking like who you should be as a player versus who you are as a player, right? And then you kind of like the ego gets the best of you when you need to take your ass off the field if you ain't in shape. And that's something that I feel like because that track was started, like that narrative is in the air, right? You know your effort was out there, bro. I feel like if he did come back for something that is definitely like 49er friendly, but if he did come back, I feel like we would keep the narrative going. That's kind of why we're here, to be honest with you. Like, we're kind of here to kind of like poke and prod at the stuff that would kind of go unmissed if we didn't bring it up. And really, if he does come back, you know the storyline that's going to be on Chase. You're the guy that got caught jogging during the NFC Championship game. That's your rep. That's your rep. And you didn't change that rep with what you did in the Super Bowl. Right? Like that's something that's going to be etched in people's mind, just like Cam Newton backing away from the fumble in the Super Bowl is etched in everybody's mind. Nobody's ever going to forget you jogging and haphazardly reaching out for Jahmyr Gibbs in that game. And at the time, what was happening to our defense at that time as well? We were getting gashed. But we are powerful through our depth. That's how we're made. That's what makes us a stronger unit. And you don't just get rid of an asset like Chase Young. You don't do it. What you do is you work with it and you challenge the coaching staff that you have already in the building to make him a better player with almost kind of like the ammunition. Those plays from a coaching perspective, they're almost a good thing because now you have a carrot. Now you have something you can dangle in his face and say, oh, no. I need all the effort out of you because you've already proven to me that you can't be trusted in this area. So I can see the forest through the trees. Like I said earlier in this, before the show started, the Super Bowl is over, which means the season is over. And I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. And I think that the upside and the potential for him to actually be an asset for us with the history, like his narrative of what he's done thus far to kind of hang over his head. I wouldn't be mad taking him in as on a friendly deal. I wouldn't be mad, especially at a depth piece. But if we go into the season like Chase Young is starting, I'm gonna be a little tight. I'm gonna be like, all right, he got to show me something now. You know what I'm saying? But as a depth piece, I'd be okay.
Yeah. John, chill out. Listen.
What John
I
say?
see it. I see it. No. He's like spamming about running out of gas or something like that. Chill. All right. I'm pretty sure somebody shot you $9. If it's real and you really need gas, you should be taken care of. But please stop spamming the chat with it. Please. All right. Definitely want to help, right? We definitely want to help the Niner fan, but man, come on, man. Chill a little bit. As far as Chase Young goes, yeah, I mean, I would love to bring him back on a team-friendly, incentive-laden deal. I think that's the way to go. 1 year, incentive-laden. Now, the way that I see it is, let's say a team's willing to give him maybe 14
John and
million.
this motherfucker scamming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
John,
Either
you
way.
No. We can keep it real. John, you scamming. John in this joint scam. Yo, John, you wild, John. You a wild boy. You a wild. Yo, John is a wild boy. I'm reading the chat right now. Like I said, family, you have my word. I repay whoever. John, you a wild boy. How do you have internet connection, but you can be on a show to reach out to random people who you don't know, but you don't have anybody in your phone right now that you can contact, but you can contact regular people that you have no idea who they are on the internet. Stop the cat, bruh. Stop. Yo, John a wild boy. John, wow.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yo, you get some moderator.
Thank you, Brother Bob. I appreciate it. Brother Bob got it. Brother Bob got it. He's got it.
Yeah. John is a Nigerian princess, bro. John is a Nigerian prince. Please, my daughter is on the side of the road. We have gone through great strife. The rain is coming down strong on top of us. Please save us from this dilemma. All of your money will be brought back to you in tenfold. Thank God. Please, I want you to get the fuck up out of here, dog. That's bullshit. John, you a wild nigga.
Oh my God.